This year's Scientific Impact Award recipient is David Holtzman. Dr. Holtzman is a neurologist and neuroscientist who has explored neurodegeneration with a focus on Alzheimer's disease. At Washington University's School of Medicine in St. Louis, Missouri, he is professor and former chair of the Department of Neurology, scientific director of the Hope Center for Neurological Disorders, and associate director of the Knight Alzheimer's Disease Research Center.
It's been a wild ride the last many years. It is interesting finally seeing many of the things that I've been involved with and worked on, that some of them are actually impacting people, not just hopes.
Dr. Holtzman has carried out groundbreaking studies of molecules involved in the initiation of Alzheimer's pathology. He has mentored and supported numerous neuroscientists through his lab and shepherded research projects in part funded by grants from Bright Focus, which have paved the way for studies to break new ground in the field.
Bright Focus, maybe half or so of their funding, at least in Alzheimer's disease, is toward postdoctoral fellowship periods. It's a really important part in the development of a scientist because a lot of people don't make it past that point, or they may make it but leave science and do something else. And to be supported in a way so that you don't have to worry about your salary during that period and you can focus on doing the experiments, that's a really, really big deal.
In 2007, he co-founded C2N with his longtime colleague and former postdoctoral student, Dr. Randy Bateman. Randy and Dave, you guys have been married for a long time.
Yes.
A very long time. I don't think marriage is the right descriptor, by the way, James.
C2N changed the way Alzheimer's disease could be detected through the first widely accessible blood test for Alzheimer's pathology.
I really think that the blood test will be very useful once somebody hits a certain age, because I think that the best hope we have of treating this disease is preventing it from ever happening. I think that's really possible in the future. Just like, for colon cancer, we get colonoscopies every 10 years. Usually I think it's negative, then 10 years later you get another one. And this is a lot less invasive than that test, and that's recommended for everybody. Over 85 years old, about 40-50% of people will show some evidence of dementia, of which maybe Alzheimer's is contributing to 60-70% of those people. I think we'll find a prevention. I think if you could create a pill that does what some of these antibodies do, in the long run, that could really serve as a great prevention. Thanks to Bright Focus for everything they've done.